Welcome to Minutes Until Fit. This is your host, Imani. Our mission here on this channel is to bring awareness, give motivation, inspire, and offer words of encouragement. The information contained in this video is of general nature and does not constitute medical advice. Talk to your doctor for your individual circumstances. This week we will talk about adoption and how it ties into mental health. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button at the end of the video. All of your support is appreciated. Adoption. Adoption isn't all that different from childbirth. Parenting is one of the most difficult and rewarding adventures in life. No matter if you carried a baby for 9 months or if you spent months working with an adoption agency, the anticipation is the same. All any parent wants is to have a healthy child. However, adoptive parents have to be prepared for psychological issues that can arise from a child being adopted. Adopted children are more likely to struggle with emotional and behavioral disorders ranging from depression, anxiety, ADHD, to suicidal thoughts and substance abuse. Adoption is a difficult process for everyone involved. The process of gaining a child by removing him or her from another family can trigger a range of emotions, positive and negative. For a child, these emotions can be difficult to process, even more so for adopted children. Research suggests that adoptees are more likely to abuse substances and attempt suicide than their non-adopted peers. Children and adolescents can experience attachment issues where they are either unable to bond with the new caretaker or are not willing to leave their side for anything. They may have emotional outbursts or inappropriate behavior like tantrums. This can lead to behavioral challenges at home, at school, as well as academic underachievement. Some adopted children can exhibit borderline psychotic behavior, including threats and acts of violence toward the adoptive family members or themselves. When it comes to the relationship between adoption and mental health, knowledge is power. By educating yourself about emotions that adoptees can go through, you can provide better support for your child. Because children are unable to vocalize or even identify what they are feeling, it's unlikely they will ask you for help. Symptoms to look out for: having trouble at school, avoiding friends and family, lacking energy or motivation, no interest in being clean and doesn't care about their appearance, attempting to harm themselves, experience frequent mood swings, having difficulty focusing, complaining of physical pain, hitting or bullying peers, experiencing intense emotion, not sleeping well, having bad dreams, appetite changes, eating more or less. As a parent, pay attention to age-inappropriate emotional responses, as well as symptoms that last longer than normal or don't improve regardless of continued efforts. Try to monitor or be aware of drug and alcohol use and abuse. A child struggling with any depressive, anxiety, conduct, or attention disorder will usually require a multifaceted treatment plan to address behavior and emotional stability at home, at school, and social settings. As you pursue treatment for your child, don't neglect the rest of the family. Mental illness is a disease that affects every person in the home. Other children may need help to understand what's going on with their sibling and why their sibling is struggling. Children tend to be able to pick up stress and tension within the family. Strive to communicate with your children in a way that they can understand. As children grow older, they begin to wonder where they came from and why they were given up for adoption. What about my family history? Do I fit in here? Am I lovable? Such questions cause stress, anxiety, and sometimes anger and depression. There may be resentment toward the adopted or biological parents, or a poor sense of confidence and low self-esteem, which are triggered by the confusion behind these unanswered questions. A lot more is known today about the importance of the adoptees learning about their natural parents and their genetic histories. Many individuals and family issues involving the people who do the adopting interfere with good child development and adult adjustment. Adopted people often feel rejected and abandoned by their birth parents. This is accompanied by feelings of grief and loss. No set time or age when these feelings surface. Feelings of loss and rejection, often accompanied by a damaged sense of self-esteem. They tend to think that something must be wrong with them for my birth parents to have given me away. Guilt accompanies loss and grief because the adopted individuals believe that they are being disloyal to the people who adopted them, loved them, and raised them. There are cases where the adopted family lives in a state of fear that somehow and someday they will lose their child. This fear of loss, often irrational, is a powerful motivation to keep the adopted child as close as possible. Thank you for tuning in once again. This has been your host, Imani. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button at the end of the video. Until next time, peace.